Fortnite has seen many great players to dominate the game, but who's the best? Today I'm going to be going through who are these 4 players and why do they stand out as by far the best in history. Before I start, if you could please like and subscribe. For my honorable mention, it'll be 4 players, them being Queasy, Aqua, and Cammy and Seti. Aqua, as we all know as the dual World Cup champion, also having 2 FNCS wins, has been unfortunately plagued by injuries. These injuries have had to make him take breaks that can last almost the whole season. This has made me think that without these injuries, he could have been the best of all time, because even after taking breaks for almost a whole season, he can come back and win FNCSs. Moving on to Cammy and Seti. I grouped them together because most of, not all, their big performances have came from working together. Most notably, Championship, where they beat out Vino and Queasy for the win. They also both won FNCS in Chapter 2, Season 7. Now to our last honorable mention spot, it'll be Queasy. Queasy has 3 FNCS wins and 2 second places at the Global Championships. But not just that, he also has 2 more second places online, which to me has made him the closest to getting onto the all-time conversation. With just 1 more FNCS win, I believe he'll be in the conversation, but with an international win, I believe he'll be the best of all time. But now to start talking about the reason everybody clicked on this video, the 4 best Fortnite players of all time. 4th is going to be Peterbot. He's going to be the newest addition of this Mount Rushmore players. After the most dominant chapter of all time, getting second, first, and a global championship win, he has stamped himself as one of the best players of all time. But the reason I'm going to have him at 4th is his longevity just isn't compared to the other players. Outside of his Chapter 3 Season 2 FNCS win, he hasn't placed super highly in FNCSs before this year. Now moving on to the 3rd best player of all time. This is going to be Tayson. Tayson has 5 FNCS wins on the hardest region, being EU. He's also won in solo, duo, and trios. So you may think, why is he only in 3rd? Well, simply, he just doesn't have a LAN win. Online FNCSs are very important, but if you don't have a significant in-person tournament win, then you can't be the greatest of all time. But his other accomplishments have been by far the best, being only one of 2 people on this list with not a single LAN win. But Queasy has 2 second places on LAN, while Tayson just is bombed every time. This takes me to the 2nd best player of all time, being Bugha. Bugha's been the face of Fortnite competitive even before FNCSs have been announced, because his solo World Cup win, arguably the single greatest Fortnite achievement of all time. Unfortunately for Bugha, he didn't place as well after this, most likely because of the media coverage he was getting. But fortunately, with his duo Miro, he was able to win 3 back-to-back FNCSs, getting him back in the GOAT conversation. Speaking of Miro, he's going to be our #1 best Fortnite player of all time. First, he's tied with Epic Whale and Arkham for the most FNCS wins, but 5 of his FNCS wins were on NA East, a actual respectable region, and his 6th was an international 2023 global championship. His dominance and consistency has been unmatched by any other player in this game. This makes him the best player of all time. If you enjoyed my list, please like and subscribe, and comment if you agreed or disagreed with any parts of it.